Hey there, it's me, Kristen, keeper of a grateful jar, and I just wrapped our Soulful Sunday session with the Grateful Jar Collective. And what I always find so interesting is how amongst the members there becomes energetic themes that so many of us can relate to, that we seem to be navigating almost parallels at the same time. And one of the themes that really came through loud and clear this morning was how many people, for whatever reason or variety of reasons, are being positioned to pause. And it's more than an invitation. It's almost like that sense of being cornered, where there are no other options. You need to pause for this many days, this many weeks, whatever. And so I invite you to close your eyes for a couple of moments and to connect with your breath and to explore that pause for just a couple of moments. And to turn your attention to the spot where your body is meeting whatever is beneath you, whether that's a chair or a bed, connecting with that spot where you're being held. And to imagine a nest forming around you, a nest that is just big enough to hold you and to let anything else just fade away for just a couple of moments when you focus on you. And as you breathe in deeply, to connect with appreciation of how you are being held. And taking this moment to recenter. And whether saying it aloud or in your mind, I call back my power as my own. I call back my power as my own. I call back my power as my own. And as so many of us here are attuned to energy, for lack of a better term, imagining your auric energy field. And this is the energy field beyond your physical body. And to bring it close and to imagine it being held by an egg, being contained by that shield of the egg. And to feel that energetic egg being supported lovingly by that nest of yours. And within that egg, to wrap yourself with love for yourself, to allow your energy to wrap and embrace around yourself like a hug. And breathing that in and honoring how much you are showing up for yourself, honoring that you are doing the very best that you can right now, and choosing to meet yourself with kindness and compassion and curiosity. What color is that energetic hug that is filling your egg. And to take a deep breath and imagine that color being deeply inhaled. That color-infused oxygen reaching all of your muscles, all of your nerve endings, deep, deep into the cellular structure of your being, and giving thanks for your body and allowing it the opportunity to heal. And after a couple more deep breaths of that color-infused energy going within, I invite you to become attuned to the sounds in your room. Before taking that beautiful egg supported by that nest and imagining it becoming smaller and smaller and being held by your heart, tucking that visual of your egg and your nest in your heart. And calling on the assistance of your higher self, your beloved I am presence, to tend to that nest and egg, and to remind you throughout your days ahead to pause and to revisit that nest and revisit that hug, that moment for self. And as you return to the sounds of the room, to wiggle your toes and your fingers, and to come fully back into this physical body of yours. And whenever you're ready, to open your eyes. There is so much noise in the world right now. There is so much screaming for your attention. And not one single voice in that frenzy of activity has your answers. And how important it is right now to meet yourself with compassion and to hold that space for stillness, even if it's just for a few moments, so that the voice of your inner guidance can communicate with you and be heard. The answers that you seek are not going to be found in the noise. The answers are deep within. Ask the question. Don't expect an answer in that immediate moment. Just hold the hope and the trust that that answer will become evident. And to remember that nest and that egg in your heart, and to revisit it as many times as you can, as many times as you feel called to create that moment of stillness, to reconnect with your breath, and to call back your power as your own. You are being held.